Duncan the Doughnut Wants a Job by David A. Miller. Duncan's summer started awful. He walked into the garage to get his bike. His sister had borrowed his bike and hit something with it. Now his bike was broken. Duncan ran into his mum and said, "I need a new bike. Mine's broken." His mum said, "You'll need to do some jobs then." The next morning, Duncan thought to himself, what could I do? He had lots of ideas. Fireman Doughnut, Police Doughnut, Musician Doughnut, what about a movie star Doughnut? Duncan walked up to his dad and asked him to take him to the fire station, as he wanted to be a firefighter. His dad said, "I'm sorry, son, your icing would melt if you got too close to a fire." Later that day, Duncan strolled up to his mum and said, "Mum, I need you to take me to the police station. I want to become a policeman." His mum took a step back and said, "I'm sorry, Duncan, doughnuts are a policeman's favourite food. I've heard it. It just wouldn't be safe." Duncan was starting to think, how will I ever find a job? He leaned over the fence and spoke to his neighbour, who said he was a lifeguard when he was younger. "Great idea," Duncan said. After dinner, Duncan said to his dad, "Tomorrow I want to go down to the swim pool and be a lifeguard." His dad looked terrified, then said, "I'm sorry, son, doughnuts and water do not go together. You would turn into a sticky mess and everything would stick to you." Duncan opened his money jar and counted it. He didn't have much and he wasn't a very good counter, but he gave it a try. His mum and dad saw and had an idea. The next morning, Duncan's mum called him and said, "Can you help me hang the laundry? It's as hot as the sun out here." Duncan helped and the pair were quickly back out of the blazing sun. In the afternoon, Duncan's dad was fixing the sink and somehow it was clogged with all kinds of things. He called Duncan and asked him to pass him lots of things. Soon enough, they were done. Duncan wandered off. Later that day, Duncan's mum and dad were cleaning the garage when Duncan walked in. His dad said, "Can you sweep the floor, please?" Duncan loved sweeping. He liked to imagine a big dust storm. Duncan had an idea at dinner for a job he could do. "What about a space doughnut?" he said. His dad said, "That's a really good idea." But where could Duncan even go to be a space doughnut? The next morning, Duncan's dad said, "Can you help me empty the boot of the car and put it all in the garage?" In no time at all, the boot was empty. As Duncan lay on the living room floor missing his bike, thinking, "I will never get a job," his mum and dad called him out to the car. His dad opened the boot and in there was a new red bike for Duncan. Duncan said, "I thought you said I needed a job." Duncan's mum laughed and said, "Silly doughnut, I said you needed to do some jobs." And Duncan rode his bike all around town for the rest of summer. The end.
Storyberries.